Namaskar. Good evening, Dr. Beena Wagle here. And we are going to begin our session today. I'm so happy that I can do this a little bit for you guys. So today there's a lot to talk. The topic is also my favorite, and I think it's one of your favorite topics too. Let me. I got a couple of suggestions from you people on personal. So I'm going to, just inculcate a couple of those things because they are really valuable suggestions, and the people who have sent them have taken the pains to let me know because they are watching me with that much of anticipation and fervor. So I must inculcate those things. So first and foremost, I was told that, Doctor, why don't you introduce yourself? Many of them think you're just a motivational speaker, that variety of doctor. So yes, let me tell you a little about myself, and I hope a lot of people join in. So I am a homeopath. I have also got a degree in dietetics from Apollo Hospital, Hyderabad. I am a counselor of grade 1. I also do a little bit of motivational speaking. So I do these corporate talks where we pick a topic and then we work on it. I also promote healing through other methods like music and drama. I have my own theatre production, and where we promote talent, new talent and amateurs. I think that much about me is much more. I am that kind of person who you can openly talk to, and many a times people say that beauty and brains don't go together. So I guess if I'm brainy, I'm not beautiful. If I'm beautiful, I'm not brainy. I will take both with a pinch of salt. So yes, I will never judge you. You can talk to me. You can ask my patients, and for me, getting the patient well is one of my hi Sachin is one of my prime criterias. So it doesn't matter to me what is the technique used, or what means are to be taken. Yeah. So let us begin today's topic. I think I can see some of you live. Okay, another one thing that I was told is, ma'am, you introduce yourself and the topic, but you don't put in a lot of personal experiences. So please tell us about your personal experiences also. Okay. Let me begin as usual. Let me begin this lecture, but not lecture session. I always say lecture because I'm told again and again, कितना lecture करती है तू, okay? So the topic for today, let me get comfortable, is don't judge, right? So I was reading up. I normally read up a little before any of these sessions because I feel I should be able to convey the best about that topic. Hi Manali, hi Yugandhara. Let me start with this one quote. Someone somewhere had posted this and I really liked it, so I'll quote it to you. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge when I myself am flawed? Yeah. So each of us are human. We are human beings, right? So human beings are all flawed. This concept of perfection is created. There is nothing called perfection. Hi Harish. It is a man-made concept. Okay, so it has flaws. This is how I begin this session. Don't judge. Now, what is it that you mean when somebody is judging you? Okay, when somebody judges you, it is not about you in the first place. It is about this person, his or her insecurities and needs. Okay, so generally we say that जो अपने में है खामी वो हम सामने वाले में आसानी से देख सकते हैं. Okay, so if somebody is judging you, okay, it's not about you. Stop taking it personally. Yeah. Now what can people judge you on? Let's start. The list is endless, but let me take up a few things and I'll give you a couple of examples. Hi Meeta, good to see you. Okay, so what can you be judged on? You can be judged on the color of your skin. अरे ये तो काली है, you know, she looks very काली कलूटी. Hi विजया. या फिर यार किती गोरी आहे ती, पांढरी पांढरी पाल वाटते. या फिर somebody has lots of hair, so she's like अरे इसका तो सारा ना बाल में ही है, और क्या है उसमें, right? Then there'll be somebody else who doesn't have hair, तो फिर वो तो टकला है, you know, आगे क्या देखना हो तो टकला है. हाँ, so there. और if you're fat, मोटी कहीं की, देख उसको सूट करता है क्या कपड़े पहने, right? Okay. If she's thin, घर पे कुछ खिलाते ही नहीं है क्या इसको? Why is she so thin, yeah? Okay. So if you're fat, it's a problem. If you're thin, it's a problem. Okay. Chalo, the most when you're children, right? So there is somebody who is very scholarly or, you know, academically doing very well. तो उन बच्चों को generally they are termed geeky scholar types या फिर, you know, nerds. Then the children who don't do that well, they are termed duffer, dumbo, bimbo. Okay, so we have a name and a label for every damn thing. Okay, if you're a homemaker, she's like अरे वो तो कुछ करती नहीं है, वो तो घर पे बैठी है, उसको क्या है, बना सकती है ना खाना, कुछ भी बना सकते हैं, उसको क्या है, she's sitting at home only, she has all the time in the world. Okay, suppose you are a working woman, तो working woman है तो फिर तो अरे वो का खाना बनाती होगी, I'm sure she must be having somebody to cook for her. या फिर उसकी तो मदर इन लॉ है ना घर पे, वही बनाती होगी, वो तो ऐसे ही फोटो डाल देती है. Okay, if you're an introvert, you're boring. If you're an extrovert, you're a flirt. If you don't have male friends, you're so gawar. If you have male friends, she's too outgoing. So endless list, right? और भी बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स है यार. आई एम श्योर, सी एट एवरी पॉइंट इन आवर लाइफ आइदर वी हैव जज्ड समबडी और समबडी हैज जज्ड अस. दिस इज, हाय कविता, हाय जेसिका. सो इट इज 100% sure that each of us, even by our own people, doesn't essentially require outsiders to, you know, judge you. Your own people will say, तू तो क्या ऐसी ही है, तुझे तो कुछ जमने वाला ही नहीं है. So, you know, they are making you, they are psyching you. So, this topic is my favorite because बच्चे से लेके बूढ़े तक, each and every one of us has at some point or the other judged somebody or have been judged. Now, let's take a simple example, okay? Yeah, color of the skin, I said that, Vijaya, dark skin and fair skin, that is the first thing that I said. Okay, so imagine we walk into a restaurant, take a table and we sit down, and very soon a fat lady enters. Okay, now what is the first thing that you say? My God, she's so fat, she should sit at home. What is she eating out for? She shouldn't be eating out. No wonder she's so fat. Doesn't this thought come to you? It comes. I'm 100% sure, 100% sure out of 100 people, at least 90 people will have this thought. Yeah, but do you know what she has gone through? Do you really know whether it is just fat because of overindulgence or does she have a medical condition? Do you know whether she has tried or not to curb that fatness? Why do you judge? You, matlab all of us. Why do we judge? Yeah. Now, like I was told, you know, you should give personal experiences. Yeah. So let me start with my own experience as a child, and trust me, your childhood experiences, you know, make or mar you. So on the day that I entered school, I was a very plain looking child, quite dark. I am still dark skinned, and I was a selective extrovert, I would say. So the moment when I walked into school, there was this teacher. I don't really recollect the name now, but she was taking all the students inside, and she, there was a pretty girl with me. I still remember the girl. I will not say her name also, but she was a very cute girl, the typical beautiful, oh my God, so cute type girl. She was just, ahead of me, and the moment she came into line, she said, "Oh, pretty one," and then she just, kind of, chalo, pushed. And I was thinking, why did she do that? Am I so ugly? Why did she do this? Huh? So went on, and then in school, in a few years, I was a little effusively outspoken. So I was called a chatterbox. Yeah. So even now, somewhere in the back of my mind, I always say this. I don't like to talk alone. Yeah. I've said that so many times in my lectures also, because somewhere in the subconscious it is there that you're a chatterbox. Tone down. You're a chatterbox. Tone down. Speak less. Hi Anuja. Hi Rakhi. Yeah, so this is how your psyche gets affected. Somebody saying something to you continuously, or someone just making an offhand comment about you, a judgmental comment, okay? It's not a proper comment also. It makes or mars your personality. So especially around the younger generation, the kids, be very careful with what your tongue says or your expression says. Okay, that's very, very important. Another incident, or maybe I should. Many of you ask me, hello. Many of you ask me, how are you so cool? How come I never see you upset, or I never see you angry, or don't you feel negative feelings? So, bhai, I do. I'm also a human. Yeah, my favorite human I am. So I do feel unhappy. I do feel sad. I do cry. I do feel jealous sometimes. And hi Pradnya, hi Sneha, good to see you. Yeah, so we all are we're human, right? So I also feel jealous. I also feel angry. I also feel sad. But then, what is that one thing which makes me feel good, or makes me feel serene? That is, I don't judge. Yeah, the moment you come as a friend, as a patient, as a confidant, you come and you start speaking to me, or you tell me that I'm having this issue, I am never going to be judgmental. I will never say that, oh, you know what, you did this, so this is because of this, right? That is something that I will never do. Also, no matter what kind of person you are, or what your inclination is, whether you are rich, you are poor, you are gay, you're a transvestite, you're a lesbian, it does not matter to me. Okay, you may be the CEO of some brand company, big company, or you may be a chaparasi. When you come to me, I keep you in the same place. What are you? You are somebody who needs me. I'm there for you, right? So today morning I had this very interesting incident. So a person whom I know, an acquaintance, pinged me on Messenger and said, आप धीरे धीरे feminism की ओर जा रहे हो. So I was like, where did this come from? So I said, why? So I'm looking at your recent posts and thinking that you are moving towards feminism. First and foremost, it irritated me a little bit because, hi Dharmesh, it irritated me a little because I'm not like that. But then I thought, aisa kyun? And I went back and I checked my Facebook story. Now, incidentally, what happened is, this is an often taken up topic in our open mics, okay? So we had a ready, sort of, what do you call it, page or whatever was made by somebody for me. I had employed somebody to do it. So we had a female version and a male version. Now, incidentally, what happened is, when I was searching for something to put up as a reminder for you guys today, I hit upon the female one and I couldn't find the male one. So I said, koi nahi yaar, dal dete. And I put up "Don't Judge Me" and a picture of a lady. Yeah. So, hi Snehal, I'm so happy to see you. Gauri, welcome. Hi Dr. Deshpande. So, yeah, so I put up that lady ka picture, that version. And this person went about telling me that, no, you are a doctor, you cannot have this feministic approach. And I was like, You can ask any of my patients, my male patients as well as my female patients will vouch for me. I have never judged anybody. Neither am I a feminist, nor, I'm a very, I don't mind if whatever your inclination is, that's fine with me. It is just a post. But then I realized, why am I giving so much of importance and explanation to this person? Does it really matter? Each one is entitled to their own opinion, isn't it? So I posted this to him, and then I forgot about it. And then later on, as I was browsing through my pictures, I did find the male poster too. So I posted that back to this person and I explained, look, I'm not trying to justify my actions, but this is the other post which I was looking for and I didn't find, but this was also there. So you are still entitled to an opinion. And then I posted that on my Facebook story also. So this happens to me also, okay? We get constantly judged. We judge people. Now, my funda in life is very simple. You like me? Very good. You don't like me? Still good. Because that's for you. Yeah, it's your life, your decisions. You decide whether you want to be friends, you don't want to be friends. Some people you just like, some people you don't. That's absolutely fine. I don't hold it against you that, okay, there are some patients who, discontinue their medicines for whatever reasons, and then they come and they meet you, they'll meet a friend of a friend and they'll say, oh, her medicine was working well for me, but then I discontinued, तो अभी मुझे odd लग रहा है जाने के लिए. Why? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I will not judge you. It's absolutely fine. Maybe I'll be a little annoyed with you, so I will say it out to you कि हाँ मैंने बोला था क्या दवाई discontinue करने के लिए. But when I treat you, it will be wholeheartedly. It will not be an half-baked attempt or with grudges or something like that. So I think I do qualify for being non-judgmental, and maybe I'm human. I can also make mistakes, so correct me if I'm wrong. But now I was given. So, what is this grand thing that we say about judgment? Yeah. Thank you, Snehal. It is so sweet of you. Okay. So, what is judgment? The official, the definition of judgment is like this. Judgment is the ability to consider decisions and come to sensible conclusions. Okay. See, hear it very clearly. Judgment is the ability to consider decisions and come to sensible conclusions objectively, authoritatively, and wisely. Yeah. Now, which of this part do we follow when we are judging? Actually, we don't. Right? We look at people and that decision, it's done. This guy is a flirt. That woman is a loose woman. This woman is fat. That woman is, whatever. So, why do we make these mistakes? Yeah. Let me tell you, since this is how we are already. Now, what do we do to correct this, right? Today's session is all about learning and growing. So, what do we do to change our judgmental behavior? Now, per se, there is no standard formula for this, okay? Or I'm not telling you some kind of, how do I put it, a standardized method for this. But first thing that we need to do is about us. So when you point one finger at others, there are three which are pointing back at you, right? So let's start with ourselves. So the moment you find yourself generalizing or you are being judgmental, stop yourself, remind yourself you are being judgmental. Okay. Third, avoid doing it. Yeah. So it happens so many times that we are sitting in a group of friends or relatives, and not only women, men also. I'm not being feministic here. The men also gossip, and they love gossip, trust me. So we are sitting in a group of friends, or and we suddenly kind of see somebody, and the gossip starts. So if you're in such a situation, either zip up, do not speak, or if possible, stop that gossip there itself. Yeah, that is one way that you will earn a reputation for being non-judgmental. You will not have many friends, but trust me, you will become very unpopular because you don't add to the gossip, you don't sensationalize things, you are boring, you're not interesting company. अगर ये सब चलेगा तो that's the way you can be non-judgmental. So simple concept is build a bridge. Okay, don't cut or don't destroy something that is already there. Always try to build a bridge. When you find somebody who, like in our last session, I was saying learn to empathize. Yeah, how to avoid negative feelings, learn to empathize was what I had said. So empathy means what? Put yourself in that person's shoes. Yeah. Now, this happens with us quite a lot. So as a family, sometimes we are out somewhere and somebody walks in and, the husband or the daughter, they make a comment, "Ke ma, this is like this." And I will, for a moment, I will think, "Ke, okay," and then I'll check. I'll say, "No, you can't be judgmental. You don't know what that person is going through." Yeah, it could be a medical condition. It could be anything. Don't judge. It's okay. Each to their own. That's my favorite word. Each to their own. So jiyo or jeene do. Yeah. So build bridges, connect with people, try to help, empathize with people, accept people as they are. Okay? अपने आप को तो हम बहुत accept कर लेते हैं, है ना? कि अरे मैं हूँ hot tempered, मैं क्या करूँ? मैं अशीच आहे. तो दूसरों को क्यों नहीं कर पाते? Why can't you do it for the others? वो ऐसी है यार, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. There are very few people who can accept people with their flaws as they are. And hats off to these people. You are gems. You're worth your salt. I really salute you people. Okay. Now, if someone is judging you, okay, if you are the object of being judged, what do then? You still don't sink to their level. Yeah, you know that they are judging you. You know that they are commenting on your dressing or on your weight or your hairstyle or the color of your skin or your hair or lack of hair or kya maybe the way you speak, your accent, your profession, your nature, हर किसी भी चीज़ पे if someone is being judgmental to you, it's a simple thing to do. Don't stoop to their level. Yeah, be yourself, be true to yourself. Do not get into the muck. Yeah, अगर कोई तुमको बोल रहा है, yeah, one sec, Vijaya, I'll come to your question. 1 second. So if someone is degrading you or denigrating you, let that person do it. It speaks more about that person than about you. The truth will eventually come out. What is your hurry to prove? I'm not like that. मैं ऐसी नहीं हूँ. Don't. Yeah. And always have a grateful attitude. Yeah. So hi Sanuja, you should always have an attitude of empathy and gratefulness, because if you have these two things, nothing can touch you. Yeah. So namaste kaka. So these are the things that you need to do to not be judgmental. Now I'm going to take the question here. How about distancing oneself from such people? That is the best thing you can do. But then sometimes it is your close family, अपने घर के भेदी होते हैं, तो उनको कैसे distance करोगे? You can't always distance them. तो फिर उनके साथ रहना है, लेकिन उनके जैसा नहीं बनना है. ठीक है? Let me take the questions that I have. You can start asking your questions at any point. I will also take up these questions that I have got on my personal. Okay. Yeah. So there is this lady who has written to me. She says, I'm a successful career woman. I also look after my house. But what disturbs me is that people people talk ill of me. Okay, people talk ill of me and it affects me. Okay, I think every working woman's story. Yeah. So I have this kind of So I'm feeling like laughing even now. So I have this kind of understanding that if you're a woman, if you're beautiful, and if you're successful, okay, so that equals to 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals to, in most judgmental people's dictionary, oh, she's successful, उसको तो कुछ करना नहीं पड़ेगा, her looks will get her through. भाई जो गुड लुकिंग है और जिसने MBA किया है वो MBA का एग्जाम लुक्स के इस पे तो पास नहीं कर सकते ना. या फिर अ डॉक्टर हु इज़ ब्यूटिफुल, ओके, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट मी, आई एम नॉट ब्यूटिफुल, बट यू नो अ डॉक्टर एंड शी इज़ ब्यूटिफुल एंड शी इज़ वेल नोन, पॉपुलर, अरे उसका क्या है, उसको देख के ही आते होंगे. इट गेट्स सेड टू मी सो मेनी टाइम्स, यू नो, कि आपको तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है, आप तो इतने सुंदर हो, एक स्माइल दे दोगे तो काम हो जाएगा. It is such an personal affront to me, but then, you know, it used to affect me a lot when I was younger. But fortunately for me, oh hi Bindu, so nice to see you, my school friend. Okay, so yeah, it used to upset me to no end, you know, ki why am I being classed as a woman or as an object? Why am I being objectified? Do I not have the brains? Did I just get through and this thing because of my looks? I was never good looking, yaar. I'm not. I still consider myself an average looking woman. There are women who are so beautiful, yeah. So सोचो अगर ऐसा हो तो ब्रेन्स की तो ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़े अपने को, या. So let's keep this thing, you know, very separate. Let's not judge people on the color, on the so what I was telling this lady is कि yeah, she says that you feel bad. There's no need for you to feel bad, okay. First and foremost, you have to be very clear in your mind that you are doing a good job at your workplace. You're managing your own house, and none of these people who are talking or passing this judgment on you are doing either for you. Are they? Are they? They are not. I know you're watching this, so of course anonymity, so I'm not going to say your name, but they are not stepping out to help you in any which ways. So who cares? बात करने दो. लोगों का काम है कहना, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, right? So go on, go ahead, keep doing the best that you're doing, and don't let negativity or all these things affect you. They will just pull you back, right? And that's what people want. Hi Dr. Sandhya, so good to see you. So yeah, the next question that I have is from a student. She says that is it essential that I have to be an all-rounder? Why is it not enough if I'm just good at my studies? Ooh. We spoke about this, right? We spoke about this in the last session also. एक बार फिर से बता देती हूँ. चलो, there might be some youngsters who are watching today who didn't watch the other day. This concept of all-rounders is a very lethal concept. Yeah, the word I'm using is lethal, dangerous. So, and it is a man-made concept again. There is nothing like all-rounder, okay? कोई भी इस दुनिया में all-rounder नहीं हो सकता. What do you mean by all? All means everything. You can't be good at everything, okay? So today if you ask me, I may be a good doctor, I may be a good cook, I may be a good mother and wife, but I may be bad somewhere else. I may be I may be very bad at gossip, I may be very bad at socializing, I may be bad at what am I bad at? I'm very bad at running. I can't run. You tell me to walk, I can walk distances, but I can't run. I'm bad at what am I bad at? I'm very bad at being fake. I can't do that, or I can't do this kind of marketing, where you talk about yourself and you make friends and then you spread the word. I can't do that, okay? So that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to fit into every mold. Now this concept has recently come in where there's a lot of burnout happening with kids because please parents, you guys also need to listen to this, where we try to make sure that our children attend multiple classes, embroidery classes, swimming classes, music classes, playing an instrument, sports, and they have to excel at everything. So we create a lot of pressure for these students. Why? Because later on in their CV it will show. Tell me one thing, what happens if your child goes into depression or burnout because of all these activities? Will that show very nicely on his CV? Does it matter? Does it count? Why can't we let the children be? Someone is a good singer, someone is a good dancer, somebody is a very good artist, somebody excels in his academics. It's fine. All 5 fingers are not alike. You cannot have all thumbs on your finger and do efficient work of a hand. Can you? Yeah. So this person who has asked, it's a boy who has asked. I think you are probably watching the show because watching the session because I asked you to tune in. So know one thing, there is no sense or there is no essence of being an all-rounder. You should do what you are best at. But if you do have the potential, okay, if you do have the potential, make an effort. You might enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't push yourself. Yeah. It's okay to rebel at such things. I know many parents are not going to like what I'm saying. They are not going to like what I'm saying, but it is a fact that your child is better off with a little less achievements than having none because of burnout and anxiety and depression. Yeah. Okay. The next question that I have is some people don't like you no matter what. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this I think it's a lady. She says, I'm assuming it's a lady. She says that some people don't like you because it's just sent to me. I don't want to. So she says some people just don't like you no matter what, how good you are to them or what all you do for them. If you're dark skinned, you are a misfit. Girl, lady, woman, grow up. Look at me, I am not fair. Yeah. If the color of your skin determines everything, do you think Michelle Obama would be so popular? No. Look, 90% of our skin types, okay, the Asian skin types, we are supposed to be wheat complexion. This is a stereotype that has been Gorapan, and then there are people who will make fun of the Goras. Yeah. So no matter what your skin type is, talent will not go waste. You do not have to be a people pleaser. Try not to work on pleasing these people because all they are doing is playing with your self-esteem. The color of your skin doesn't determine who or what you are. Yeah, it doesn't take away from your personality at any cost. If it really affects you, change your circle. Yeah. If the circle that you have does not support you, does not cheer you on, pulls you back, I think that's the wrong circle you're in. Yeah. Meet with people. You'd rather be alone. Yeah. That will be better for your peace of mind rather than going to pieces because of such things. So take up some hobbies where you are not affected by these people. You can read, you can learn an instrument. Again, I'm going there. So there are so many things which you can do on your own without having negative people affecting you or saying anything about you. Okay. This is one of my favorite ones. Okay, so there is this lady who has written that I have some tattoos and I'm an outgoing woman, so I am labeled as a loose charactered woman. Okay, guys, I have a tattoo here. I have another one on my back also, and I have a lot of friends, and I am outgoing. So does that label me also as a loose charactered woman? And if it does, I don't care. So why are you getting so upset about it? Having a tattoo doesn't make you a loose charactered woman, or not having a tattoo, okay, or wearing a big bindi and mang bhar ke and wearing a mangal sutra doesn't make you a very Sati Savitri kinds, right? So sanskari doesn't mean that you need to have a particular prototype. Okay, let's start changing this bias. Okay, character is something that is about you as a person, not your accessories, not your makeup, not the way you dress up, not your interaction with people. Yeah, so stop judging people based on all these things, guys. And let me make this very clear that when you judge somebody, yeah, you don't become holier. In fact, you are just revealing what a small mentality, what a narrow and compact vision you have, right? So stop telling the world about what or how mean-minded and how narrow you are. So whoever you are, I love tattoos, I love you, and anytime you feel you want to connect, or you don't want a judgmental ear, feel free. I'm always there in whatever little way I can. I'll try to be the best of friends for you. About these people, again I will say the same thing कि कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. अगर हम उनको गॉसिप करने का सोत्र नहीं देंगे, सोर्स नहीं देंगे, तो उनका लाइफ बहुत बोरिंग हो जाएगा, नहीं? What do you think? Guys, what do you think? Let's have some interaction. Hi Surbhi, good to see you. Hi Kiran. Hi Priyanka. So a lot of you, Sabina Kamurlikar, hi. So many of you are here, and I need to stop talking for some time. I need you guys to tell me something. Talk to me. So क्या करें? Should we give so much of importance to the people who are not really that important, or who are not positive, or who don't do anything for us, but who will pass cross judgment on everything that we do? They will comment on everything that we do. And then there are these people, there is one special breed of people who will actually be the ones to judge you, or who will be the ones to do the wrong thing, and then they will entirely put that blame on you and say कि ये तुम ये कर रहे हो, इसके लिए ये ऐसा हो रहा है. And then you start thinking, oh, did I do this wrong? Oh, is it because of me? And that person is enjoying, okay? Said, done, and finished for that person. Whereas you start going into a mire, you're going backwards, you're descending, you're thinking, oh my God, did I do this wrong? Was that my fault? Should I have done this? And your entire day from that point on, hi Tanishk, so from that point on, whatever that you have planned for the day is gone, tossed. Yeah. Whereas this person's day is done for. That one arrow shot at you saying, okay, it's your fault. And then, your day sucks. Your day sucks probably for the next 2-3 days. If you're a sensitive person, for the next 1 week or 1 month, you are lost. You're thinking, oh my God, I need to do this. I need to change myself. You start reflecting, retrospecting, going into, rewind, and at the end of it all, you realize that, hey, this wasn't my fault, yaar. But what happened? You lost so many days in that process, right? So do not give too much of importance to negative people. Yeah. At the same time, I would also say, let me have a sip of water. I want to hear something from you guys. Tell me, when have you felt judged? Did you ever have an incident where someone has judged you, or you have judged someone? Be truthful. Let me hear it from you. Okay. Yeah, I know. You have been judged, I know that. But I was asking for specific incidences. If any of you can tell me, for your weight, for your whatever. For your nature, for your whatever that you have been blamed. Hi Mamta. Yeah. So, or should I take up the next question? Okay. Why do people judge you for the clothes that you wear? The length of my skirt doesn't decide who I am. Oh, so true. So true. Yeah. So, hi Shahala. Someone says, why do people judge you? The length of my skirt doesn't decide my character. How true is that? The length of the skirt, or whether you're wearing a skirt or not, whether you wear a sari, which I wear all the time, but that doesn't mean that I don't like Western wear, or I don't wear Western clothes. It's just a matter of choice. So what you wear is many times because of one, your comfort level. I personally believe, hi Maushmi, I personally believe that to give your best, you have to be one, very confident, two, very at ease and comfortable with what you are wearing, three, what I'm wearing is not essentially about me. It may be what that situation requires. So if you ask a person like me, okay, again, this is my opinion, my personal opinion, you need not take it as, the rock truth. So if you tell me कि अरे भाई कल temple जाना है, I will essentially avoid wearing Western wear to the temple. Now that is my choice, right? It's nowhere written that you shouldn't wear Western and go to a temple. There are so many ladies who wears jeans and skirts and go to the temple, and some temples allow it to. Now if there is a written dictate that you are not allowed to, that's a rule. Yeah, you don't have a choice in that matter. But given a choice, you should wear what you're comfortable in. Yeah, it's never about that outfit or that lack of outfit defining you, right? So the length of your skirt definitely doesn't decide your character. Character is something else. Character is a sum of all your abilities, your skills, and your specific traits. It's never about what you wear. The clothes just add an added dimension to your personality, never you. They don't define you. Absolutely true. Okay, anybody else? Any more questions? I think I've been live for half an hour. Pakaya bahut tum logon ko. Should I go? Or do you guys want to ask something? Anything? You don't have to essentially ask questions. You can give your own experiences also. Live session is more interesting if people interact, okay? I always say this. Okay, let me see what other questions. Okay, I've done this. Okay, yeah. So there is this one question which somebody has asked, and they say the question in actual words is it good to be a feminist? Again, is it good to be a feminist? कुछ और है? There are more questions. Okay, yeah. So feminism ये term अभी है ना बहुत तोड़ मरोड़ दिया जाता है. So feminism is not about male bashing, or feminism is not about defying the norms. Feminism is just being true to yourself. Okay. So hi Sneha, hi Anjali. Thank you Anjali. Yeah, so feminism is about being true to yourself as a female. Okay, so if somebody is trying to obliterate your rights as a human being, okay, and a woman, you need to stand up. That is feminism according to me. Feminism is not about going around and doing male bashing and saying, oh, just because I'm a female, I need to. You ask for equal rights, right? So you should know how to take the shit along with the good. Yeah, the way I speak is very sometimes it's very rough or it's very crude, but that's the best way I know. Yeah, so if you are going to ask men to give you equal rights, you should know to handle yourself also. Secondly, feminism is good or bad. It is entirely up to you to decide how you want to do it. But for me, I think if somebody is trying to use the, how would I say, if someone is trying to downplay me or put me down just because I'm a female, I will not stand. I will not stand for it, because it is, one, not right to put down anybody because of their sex, whether it's a male or a female or a transgender. Second, everybody has a right to their own opinion. Yeah, you are entitled to your own opinion. And if you don't like somebody contradicting you or putting you down, you have no right to do it to others too. Simple words, yeah. Feminism, good or bad, I think I hope that answers your question. I'm not really, I think, the best person to answer this, because I don't believe in putting people in compartments or slots. Yeah, so you can be just yourself. Sometimes there are so many of my friends whom let me be very let me be very open with you. There are so many of my friends and acquaintances or my patients whom I know, whom I will chat for an hour or 19 to a dozen, and then when somebody asks me, okay, what does this person do, I'll be like, she does or he does something. I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'm speaking to this person one-on-one as a human being. How does it matter what his credentials are, or what is his position in life, or anything else for that matter, right? So matter nahi karta. Mere case mein it doesn't matter. Yeah. So if you are a child, I can have a conversation with you as effectively as I can have with any adult or an older person. It doesn't matter. You may be a male, you may be a female. There are certain lines that you don't cross. But I can be equally well spoken with both. And I think my patients or my friends or people whom I know can vouch for this, that I will never ever make you conscious of you being a male, me being a female, or you being because of your position or something. I will be blunt as I am with the rest of the world. Yeah. So in my case, it doesn't matter. So that has been my funda in life. Live, let live, jiyo jeene do, each to their own. Yeah, that is the best way to be happy, to be non-judgmental, and to live life at your fullest. Yeah. Anybody else? Anything? I think it's been almost 45 minutes, long time. So should we end this session? Yes, to sum it up, we were talking about how not to judge, yeah, or don't judge. That was the topic. And judging, we said that what is judging? Judging is a very ability to to consider decisions and come to sensible conclusions objectively, authoritatively, and wisely. So if you want to judge, then you have to abide by all these three things. And on what basis do you get judged? We get judged every day on basis of color, weight, body types, hair, lack of hair, profession, lack of profession, you name it, and we get, you get judged for it. You judge people. So what do? First and foremost, check yourself, stop, pause, correct yourself, and do not judge people. Then see that the people around you stop judging people. Build bridges, empathize with people. Yeah, do not burn your bridges. Yeah, if somebody likes you, very good. If someone doesn't like you and that person is in a happier space without you being around, that's good. Do not try to force yourself into molds just to please people. Yeah, if somebody is happy with you, fine. If somebody is not happy with you, let the person go in peace. You stay in peace. Yeah, some people are not meant to be in your life. You cannot force people to stay with you, right? Yeah, so then we took up a couple of questions also. and yeah, don't sink to the level of the people, and always have a grateful attitude. So being grateful, being empathetic, not judging people, being true to yourself first, and I think let's end this session. So I'm really grateful to all of you who have taken out their time today to listen to my talk. And let me also tell you that these I look up to these sessions because it makes me feel good that I can somehow make an impact on some people, and I'm really very touched with your responses. So as you had suggested, going live and having a Facebook page where you can interact. So yes, Samarth Wellness Care and Cure, that's my clinic. We have put in a small notice wherein we have asked you the day and the time where you would like to interact with me on a regular basis later on post lockdown. So you can always leave a comment over there. Another one thing is, yes, I have to also, like somebody mentioned in, I forgot this part, somebody had mentioned in the comments that you are a homeopath, why don't you suggest homeopathic remedies for the sessions that you've done? Yeah, so the sessions that we have done were primarily on stress management. We have numerous remedies for anxiety, panic. We have remedies for low self-esteem. We have remedies for absent-mindedness. We have remedies for anxiety. So the second session we had was on how to avoid negative emotions. So if there is depression, there is regret, there is guilt, yes, homeopathy has remedies for all these things also. Coming to today's topic, don't be judgmental. Now, there is no remedy for this. Yeah. So maybe we can help each other through counseling or discussions, or meeting and talking about such things, for which also I'm available at Samarth Clinic. Most of you have been very very kind, and I really appreciate your comments on the talks, as well as your personal the comments that you've given me as a person. I'm happy that I can make a little bit of positive impact in your life. With this, I will bring this session to an end. Thank you so much. I love you, and let me soon decide what will be the topic for the next session. I think I will come to something from the list of topics that you guys have given me. If you still want something else besides that, as in something which is not a very medical topic, or you want a medical topic, or you want something halka phulka topic, please leave your comments after this video. I really appreciate your comments, and you mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.